Automotive Operating Systems difference. After more than 22 years working with franchised automotive dealers in both management and consulting roles, one thing has become clear. Every dealership has a story. Some are frustrating, some are surprising, and many are surprisingly similar once you've seen enough of them. In fact, over time, you begin to recognize patterns in how service departments operate, struggle, and sometimes unintentionally limit their own profitability. In many dealerships, when you walk into the fixed operations department, you don't find a single operating system being executed consistently. Instead, you often find fragments, three-ring binders from previous consultants, outdated training videos, unused process guides, and partial systems that were implemented but never fully adopted. The automotive industry has no shortage of expertise. There are excellent speakers, trainers, CSI specialists, menu experts, advisor coaches, and fixed ops consultants who each focus on a specific piece of the puzzle. These individual components can be valuable, but in isolation, they rarely create lasting operational change. What is often missing is a complete integrated operating system that connects all parts of the service department together: sales process, scheduling, technician productivity, pricing, menu structure, and customer delivery. As a result, many of these binders and training materials end up on a shelf, collecting dust while the dealership continues to struggle with the same core issues: inconsistent gross profit, unstable effective labor rate, technician inefficiency, and unpredictable customer satisfaction results. The reason this happens is not because training is ineffective, but because training alone does not fix broken systems. When a service department is underperforming, it is rarely due to a single issue. Instead, it is typically caused by multiple system breakdowns working together. These may include the absence of a structured selling process, inconsistent point-of-sale execution, improper advisor staffing levels, weak compensation alignment, or inconsistent pricing of labor operations. Other common breakdowns include technicians operating below productivity benchmarks, lack of measurable performance standards, and inconsistent accountability across the department. In many cases, service advisors are discounting work without structure, menu penetration is inconsistent, and appointment scheduling is disconnected from actual shop capacity. On the operational side, departments often suffer from poor labor inventory balance, ineffective dispatching, weak express service performance, and an unclear or underdeveloped active delivery process. Even customer satisfaction systems may exist, but not be actively used as a management tool. Individually, these issues may seem minor. Combined, they create significant leakage in sales, efficiency, and gross profit retention. The first step toward improvement is not adding more tools or more training materials. It is identifying which systems are broken and how they are impacting performance. Once those gaps are clearly defined, the department can begin to rebuild around measurable, repeatable processes. In many cases, a structured financial and operational assessment can quickly identify how much gross profit is being left on the table each month due to inefficiencies in existing systems. From there, a more detailed on-site analysis can be conducted to evaluate shop flow, advisor processes, technician performance, and overall operational alignment. What separates a true operating systems approach from traditional consulting is not theory, it is implementation. The goal is not to leave behind more binders or additional training materials. The goal is to create measurable, sustainable change in how the department actually operates day to day. Equally important is how that change is implemented. In many environments, resistance to change is not technical, it is cultural. That is why the approach used in successful transformations is non-confrontational, structured, and focused on coaching rather than disruption. The objective is to align service advisors, technicians, and managers around a single operational system that improves both performance and customer experience. When this alignment occurs, dealerships typically see improvements in labor sales consistency, gross profit retention, technician productivity, and overall fixed operations stability. Ultimately, the difference between average performance and high performance is not the number of tools or training programs a dealership has access to. It is whether those tools are part of a fully integrated operating system that is actually being used every day. That is the difference an automotive operating systems approach is designed to create.